Yuna and I walk around the room and try some of the cakes with varying results. Once we tasted all of them, we head out. Wait, once we tasted all, we head out. I make my way towards a cafe to meet with our account manager from Dashu. I try to anticipate what kind of questions he'll ask about Eagle so I can have answers ready. Yuna says this wasn't an interview, but I still want to make a good impression. As I enter the cafe, I sweep my gaze around the room and spot a man wearing a Dashu jacket. That must be him. After ordering a cup of coffee, I walk over to greet him. Hey, hello. Hey. Whatever. The man faces me and I'm surprised by how young he looks. He only seems to be a couple of years older than me. Hello. The man faces me and I'm surprised by how young he looks. He only seems to be a couple of years older than me. Hey, I'm John, the pilot for Eagle from ACE 204911. He smiles and gestures to the seat across from him. I accept the seat.
Thanks for meeting me on such short notice. As I'm sure you know, I'm Yuri Aryev, your account manager with Dashu.
Our waitress places our drinks on the table. Oh man, I hope I don't have to get into a drinking match with some Russian guy. I'm gonna lose that. He takes a sip from his drink and seems pleasantly surprised. It must be some good coffee. Yeah, coffee. Huh.
I'm not going to put you on the spot, but I am curious about a few things.
Like how you can hold your liquor. About Eagle?
Eagle?
Eagle? He looks genuinely confused. I guess my intel was incorrect.
No, about Hyperdrive.
Hyperdrive. That was the team I played at for CINY. It looks like Yuri did his homework on me. Be aware that I still have an active NDA with them. He nods.
Of course.
Of course.
I am more interested about the team and sponsorship dynamics in the West. I've researched that companies have official teams in the school rather than just sponsoring a different team from time to time.
Yeah, I nod. They sure do. That's right. You could have looked that up on the internet.
Hyperdrive is an S-ranked division team at CINY. That's quite the accomplishment. I can see why you transferred into ACE with a history like that.
That's pretty honest. It was pretty easy, to be honest. Why? Nailed it. Yuri grins.
Very confident.
I was so confident.
What were your teammates like?
Hyperdrive had about 20 pilots on the team. I didn't know all of them well, but I made a few friends. Yuri takes another sip from his coffee.
Ah, yes. I've heard the official company teams tend to recruit purely from an efficiency and winning standpoint. There's even internal competition within the team to see who are the strongest pilots.
Yeah.
Which means your solo rank must have been strong if you were the primary backup after the starting four.
Yeah, I can't say how everyone was pleased with the first year being a primary backup. Yuri chuckles.
I take it the more senior members of the team weren't pleased.
Yeah, because of that, most of the people I considered to be close were other first years, but some of the seniors who were already in the starting lineup would help me train.
Sounds like there was a very split dynamic among the team, which is not surprising given how large it is. It's hard to foster close camaraderie when everyone competes for the same spots.
Yeah, there were definitely a few large cliques that formed. Cliques, right? Yeah, cliques that formed within the group. But I tried to stay away from any drama and was just focused on bringing up my rank.
How well do you think that model works compared to the model here?
Pressures are different, but I do believe smaller teams make more efficient teams. You're more invested in your personal training and development. Not because there is looming pressure that someone's just a number away from replacing you, but because you're an important member of the team. And of course, you end up fostering closer relationships with your teammates. But the whole sponsorship process here is really imbalanced. Yuri nods understandingly. Honestly, I'm grateful you agreed to sponsor us. We were rejected a few times before, and Yuna was really disappointed by how unwilling most companies were to consider us.
Your team at ACE is a little unique. Even though you guys are an S-ranked division team, because you're a new team with no history of performance, you're also considered high risk.
Yeah, high risk, I figured that.
Yeah, it's hard to gauge whether your team is a strong up-and-comer or if your entry into this division was a fluke. Most companies don't like that uncertainty.
If that's the case, how come you decided to take this risk? He grins.
I know good talent when I see it. If I had been too afraid to take risks, I never would have landed Yudai. When I signed him on, he was a new pilot but already showed so much potential.
He looks wistful.
What happened to him was tragic. The least I could do is to help his sister, especially after seeing how his death affected her.
Yeah, I actually remember this. We had that chat with Yuna in this cafe, and she freaked out about the mental health for pilots and whatever. And that's obviously like, you know, some accident with her brother or something. I remember it. I wasn't paying a huge amount of attention, but I do remember it. So I'm doing good. I'm being a good friend. Hey, wait, what happened?
You don't know?
No, I know. Ah, he falters.
You should probably talk to Yuna.
No, I pretty much figured it out. I guessed it. It was just inference, right? It's freaking genius here, right? Ah, yeah. An uncomfortable silence settles while we both sip our drinks. Once he downs the last of his coffee, he checks the phone, then smiles politely.
I have to run to another meeting. Thanks again for stopping in to chat with me. And I'm sure we'll see each other soon.
Oh, yeah, thanks. It was nice to meet you too. Oh, I say my goodbyes and I take another sip of my drink as I watch him leave. Oh, I got out of that one. I thought I was going to be sitting there taking shots with this guy. Ah, vodka. What happened to Yuna's brother? How come she never mentioned him to me? Oh, pretty much, I mean, I figured it out. Something was going on. No one gets angry like that about someone if it wasn't something going on, yeah? All these questions race through my mind, but I clear them away as I finish my drink. I shouldn't drive myself crazy thinking about questions that I don't have answers to. The next time I see Yuna, I'll ask. In the meantime, I still have time before I should go home. What should I do to clear my mind? When was the last time we caught up with Kaori? Where was it? It was a library, wasn't it? I wonder what she's up to now. The match against Onobugeisha lingers in my mind. Onobugeisha. I've watched some replays of their past matches, and they are predominantly melee-orientated team. My best practice against them would be to practice with Kaori in Aura, since Kaori's like got the sword and shit. She doesn't answer when I call, but I make my way to the hangar anyway. When I arrive, I see Kaori is already in a simulation match. No wonder she's not answering her phone. She doesn't answer when I call, but I make my way to the hangar anyway. I boot up Eagle and enter the simulation with Aura. Aura thrusts forwards with an aggressive stab. Dodge easily. I easily dodge her attack. Her gear loses balance and stumbles forward. Oh, counterattack. Eagle uses counterattack. It's super effective. It is. Aura has fainted. I mean, being depowered.
Again?
Hell yeah. Kaori's frustration is audible through the comm. This makes her 4th consecutive loss. She's playing too aggressively and not planning out any tactics. Hey, let's take a break, yeah?
No! We need to keep...
Nah, forget that. I'm gonna go play AIs. At least they'll pose a challenge.
What did you say?
Yeah, you heard me. You suck.
You are being a serious ass.
Hey, you're wasting both of our time, so either take a break or I'll go practice against the AI.
Fine. We'll take a stupid break then.
Aura disconnects from our virtual simulation. I do the same, then hop out of my cockpit and reconvene with Kaori and her gear. Her arms are crossed, and she has a sour look on her face. Hey, Kaori. She looks up at me. Hey. She blinks at me rapidly before her arms fall to her side, and she sighs.
Hi.
Hey, I know better than to ask you if you're okay, but
Yes, I am. Sorry about earlier.
Oh no, it's okay. Her body relaxes. She takes a more welcoming posture. I think she's pleased by how I brought that up.
It's just, we absolutely can't lose to Onobugeisha.
Bugoesha. So I'd pronounce a U in there as well? Yeah, let's not forget that we are currently undefeated. Yeah, we're not gonna lose now. She nods slowly.
As a newly found team, I'm honestly a little surprised by our hot streak.
Oh, we're keeping that streak going, yeah?
Of course. Not even May can ruin this for us.
Blinker, where did that come from? Regardless, her mood certainly seems to be lifted. I'm glad we got that sorted out. Kaori nods, but can't quite hide a yawn. She covers her mouth, and after taking another look at her, I notice bags under her eyes. It looks like she used makeup to cover it up, so I wouldn't notice. We gotta be thoughtful here. We gotta be thoughtful. Oh, we've been over this, Kaori. You have to take care of yourself, or you get sick. She has a good dialogue here, right? Oh, what are you talking about? The yawn, the bags under your eyes. Kaori shakes her head.
I'm fine.
I cross my arms and look at her sternly. My look doesn't change a bit.
Okay, maybe I spent a little extra time at the daycare this week. And brought some marking work home.
Oh, and how long did you stay up doing that?
Just until like 2 a.m. It really wasn't that bad.
Just to 2 a.m.
I don't know why you're making this into such a big deal. Stop worrying about me.
I can't stop worrying about you. Carrie blinks. I just realized how that sounded. Ah, shit. Nah, fuck it. Carrie waits for me to correct myself, but I don't. She furrows her brow and seems a little confused by how to respond.
If I do, will you stop, annoying me so much about it?
She's starting to sound like herself again. Yeah, of course.
Okay, but I'd only be doing it so you'd stop pestering me.
Oh, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, shit. Yeah, of course. Works for me. Should we get back to our training?
Yes, of course.
Tsundere. We head back to our gears and load up another simulation match. Carrie is more focused than before and no longer making such rash decisions. Ultimately, we end up getting a solid training session in from our duels. Before long, it becomes late and we say our goodbyes before heading home. As I enter the home, I hear soft giggles coming from the living room. A tuft of blonde hair peeks out over the couch. Another wave of giggles floats up from the couch, but ceases abruptly as I step closer. Nikki hangs up the phone and turns to greet me.
Hi, big bro.
I plop down next to her. Hey, who was that guy? Her eyes grow wide.
How did you know it was a guy?
I didn't, but I do now. She pouts.
That's tricky.
Oh, so who was it?
No one.
Doesn't sound like no one.
He's just a classmate.
I reach around and grab Nikki's phone while she's distracted.
No, give it back!
She screams in my ear as she leaps over me, reaching towards her phone. I fend it off and keep the phone away from her grasping hands. As she continues to struggle, I worm my way off the couch and flip through her call list before she can scramble to her feet. The last dialed number is to a Ken. What kind of weird Japanese name is Ken? Nikki snatches the phone right as I speak, then pummels my chest with her fists.
Oh my god, you are such a jerk.
Is he even a real person?
Of course he is.
Oh, but his name is Ken.
You're the worst.
She hits me hard one last time before turning on her heel and storming upstairs. When she's halfway to the top, she pauses.
And by the way, Ken means strong in Japanese.
Nikki stomps into her room and slams the door. Whoa, shit, yeah, oops. Still, Ken. I hear laughter. Is that me? Did I just laugh out loud? Kaido is leaning against the doorway behind me, a broad smile on his face. I jump when I see him. First Akira and now Kaido. How is everyone sneaking up on me?
That's good. Ken is a funny name. It's like Yen.
He continues laughing at his joke. That's putting it generously. Then gradually calms down.
Why does your face look like that?
Like what? I always look like this. Come on.
No, like this.
He makes a look of cringing disbelief. What? Well, I should go do my homework.
Good idea. Get smart.
I slowly head towards the stairs, still unsure about what just happened. As I walk up the steps, I can still hear faint chuckles from Kaido and the echoes of Ken Yen. Oh. Since I was already in my room, I caught up on studying until it was time to sleep. I wake up energized and throw off the blankets. Today is our match against Ono Bugaisha, and I am looking forward to it. I run through my morning routine, thinking up strategies in my head, then try to focus as I finish my breakfast. I still have a class to attend before my match. I grab my bag and I hop on my bike. There's an unexpectedly heavy amount of traffic this morning and I rushed to class right on time. That was a little too close for comfort. As I settle into my seat, the professor clears his throat, beginning the lesson.
Good morning, class. For today's lesson, we will discuss the differences between energy and kinetic weapons.
Oh, I know this. The energy weapons to draw from your fusion reactor, and they never run out of ammo. But your kinetic weapons, they run out of ammo, but they won't overheat your mech. I know all this. Gauss rifle, and an AC-10 all the way. Hell yeah. I can skip this because I know all about it. What an excellent opportunity for a power nap. I settle into my business and class passes by in a blur. Oh gosh, I hope I don't get pulled out of this nap by another quiz question.
That's all for today.
Ah, clear.
Please make sure you have all completed your WebLink assignments for next class.
I pack my things and head to the hangar to meet up with my team. Our match is scheduled earlier than usual and we need to rethink our strategy. The plans we've discussed have all revolved around our mech. I'll try this again from the start. The plans we discussed had all revolved around our match against Strike X, but now that they're disqualified, we have to come up with the new ones against our new opponent. I enter the hangar and I look for Aura. When I arrive, everyone is already there. Show waves.
Broseph?
Hey.
Hi.
Carrie greets me with a nod.
Good. We're all here. Let's head to the pre-combat room and start planning out strategies.
Hey.
We collectively turn at the sound of May's voice. She waves and beams at us. She runs closer.
What are you doing here, May?
Carrie sounds less than amused.
I wanted to wish you all good luck. I'm so excited for our match.
Me too.
May smiles and nods. Try and keep up. We wouldn't want a one-sided match. Yeah. May grins.
Don't underestimate us.
As quickly as she arrived, she's gone in a flash.
She's so nice. I'm totally feeding off of her enthusiasm. I'm getting a better vibe off of this match too than the one off of Strike X.
No!
Jeez, Xiao blinks at Carrie's outburst.
No?
She's just putting on an act. She was trying to psych us out. Don't fall for it.
I don't think that was her goal.
You guys don't know her like I do. You can't trust her. Especially when she's acting all friendly like that.
I remember the heated conversation I overheard between Carrie and May. This must be related. I'm figuring something out, but I haven't figured it out yet.
Anyways, let's go strategize while we have some time.
Oh jeez. She doesn't wait for us to answer and begins power walking towards the pre-combat rooms.
Hey, wait for us!
We jog to catch up and follow her. After a quick change into our pilot suits, we meet at the holodeck. Carrie sets up the match. A few minutes later, the holodeck projects the arena and gear involved in the fight.
Alright, so what's the deal?
Ona Bugiesha is a melee-only team. It will be important to pay attention to our positioning and maintain a safe distance.
Well, we've had close combat teams in the past. Claw of the Wild comes to mind for a few weeks ago. May is focused on the holodeck and takes a serious tone.
Claw of the Wild was a melee-centric team, but their gears were knitted to perform a hybrid role. Based on Ona Bugesha's data, their gears are all custom-tailored for high bursts of speed and close combat engagements. We would benefit greatly from keeping a distance. If we play defensively, it will force them to chase us, and we can wear them down before going on the offense.
What do you think, Broseph?
Super Smash Melee, bro. Nah, that actually sounded pretty reasonable. If they have no ranged weaponry, we should do as much damage from afar as we can. Whittling them down before fully engaging will give us the tactical advantage.
Sounds good to me.
Bonk. Mayo and Kyrie both... Okay, well, we can all go range, but Aura can't. The team looks at Carrie.
I'll engage May head-on and keep her out of the fight.
It kind of goes against our plan. To my surprise, Carrie grits her teeth and bites back a retort. She studies the holodeck for a little too long, and then she sighs.
I guess I don't have much of a choice. I'll hang back with you guys and intercept if one of the enemy gears manages to break through.
Yeah, May nods.
I think that would be best.
Okay, let's recap. We'll play it from a distance and keep baiting their team. Since Mayu is our best shot, we'll keep her well protected and follow her lead.
Carrie looks right at me. She finally looks more focused than I've seen her all week.
You and Sho can play aggressively if we take the lead. I will intercept whoever reaches Mayu, if they even manage to. Got it?
Roger, Roger, we all nod. The tension is palpable. Even though Kaori is always serious, her tone is more aggressive than usual.
We have a rare opportunity to really boost our MMR, and we can't throw this chance away.
Hell yeah.
There's absolutely no way we can lose to Mei.
Hell yeah. They almost sound like a threat. I notice I nod a little uneasily, and I glance at Sho as Mayu, whose faces mirror my thoughts. That almost sounds like a threat. I nod a little uneasily, and I glance at Sho and Mayu, whose faces mirror my thoughts. Kaori turns back to the holodesk and uploads our plans as we wait in silence. A loud beep announces the match. I mutter under my breath. Whew, saved by the beep. Sho and Mayu seem equally relieved.
Just make sure you guys stay focused.
Of course.
Sho forces enthusiasm into his voice, attempting to raise our morale. Kaori ignores him and Sho deflates.
Let's go.
Alright, let's do it. We enter the arena from one side, while Ona Bogeisha enters from the other.
Welcome, everyone! Are you all ready for another fantastic match?
The crowd erupts into a loud cheer. Really looks empty.
Good, because we have an amazing one lined up for you. Ona Bogeisha versus 8-20-49-11!
Jeez, we really need to get a new name. Everyone's comms are open as we await the sound off. Mei's team gets into position and waits with relaxed confidence. Wait, relaxed? As we also get into formation, the tension I felt before intensifies. This no longer feels as friendly a match as I thought it would be. Of course, it's not a friendly match, it's a tourney match. You're going to lose MMR if you fuck up. Don't be friendly, we need to win. As soon as the sound off blares, Mei's team dashes straight towards us. A faint shimmer surrounding their gears reveals a hefty frontal shield.
Mayu!
On it!
Mayu raises her gun and takes aim while the three of us position to protect her. A heavy round flies into one of the gears in the distance. Although the shot connects, it disperses into a hexagon of shimmers.
What?
Oh no, an AT field! What?
They're
An AT
shields.
field?
They're tailored to deal with rail rounds. I need the shield to be weakened so that my shot can penetrate and force an immediate to power.
Affirmative. I'll stay back and protect. You two go aggressive and focus on knocking out their shield.
Let's go.
Roger that. Switching to EMP rounds now.
Awesome. Sho and I boost forward, spraying a hail of energy rounds. The enemy team takes evasive maneuvers. Mei breaks away while the other three continue racing towards Mayu. The closest enemy gear takes a brunt of the damage and its front barrier drops. Mayu takes advantage of the vulnerability and aims a shot at the gear, instantly depowering it.
Nice. One down.
I have two of them approaching me. Kaori? Kaori!
Ah, sweet. Aura has already left her position and sprints towards Mei.
What are you doing? You have to protect Mayu.
I am! I'm taking out Mei so she can't attack!
That wasn't the plan!
I'm just going to pop the CG open for this. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That looks sweet. They've got a whole bunch of new art apparently in this. That must be part of it. That's sweet. That's sweet. I like that.
You two cover her!
We're not in position to. She's already engaged. Let's go.
Sho and I boost back to Mayu, but it's already too late.
I've been depowered.
Her voice is lethally calm. This can't be good. The two enemy gears shift to Sho and I.
2 on 2, but not much distance. Play this out carefully.
For once, Sho is serious. Oh shit. Oh yeah, easy, easy. Oh shit. We take out both gears, but Sho's depowered during the engagement. Mei is the only remaining enemy gear.
One more gear and the match is ours.
Barnet. I boost towards Kaori and Mei, who are locked in a duel. Aura strikes with vigor, but is parried. Mei retaliates with a wide swing, which Kaori barely manages to block. Hey.
Don't interfere!
Huh?
What?
What do you mean, don't interfere?
Let me handle this!
Kaori! This isn't a simulation. It's a real match.
Yeah, what you're saying...
Mei is going down in a one-on-one. She won't have any excuses this way!
This is a team match. You can't put a win in jeopardy because you want to make this personal.
What should I do? Don't interfere or engage? Oh, shit. That's actually a tough question. I mean, I want the team to win, but we can probably clean up after Kaori screws up. She's clearly lost her shit. We can let her, but if we let her, yeah, fuck it. She's lost her shit, she's got to get bailed out, and that means we're going to do it and deal with the consequences later. Eagle bursts into action.
What are you doing?
I'm not just going to sit here and let her take me out. Anticipating her swing, I sidestep using my thrusters and counterattack with my own blade. With no shield activated on her back arc, my swing completely depowers her gear.
Nice one!
Sho's the only one to speak.
Guys?
Mayu and Kaori are both silent. Aura sheathes her blade and exits the arena. Shit, she's pissed. I did the right thing, but Jesus, she pissed. The crowd roars to life, but their excitement doesn't penetrate the friction clouding our team.
I hate to rush our competing teams, but we have another match in just a few minutes. Please clear the arena.
Mei's team heads back to their pre-combat room, and we head to ours.